their way on the field for 2013 senior night here, Ron Green Stadium. The Bulldogs host the RS Central Hilltoppers. Bulldogs win, they'll have a chance to have a share of the SMAC title if the Crest Chargers can then beat the Shelby Golden. The Shelby Golden Lions can beat the Crest Chargers at home tonight, which we pretty much we thought Shelby and Burns are closer to the same teams as Crest is. Crest is more of a South Point type team. The way they run the ball, they hike it back to the running backs, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and I dare you to stop you. You can say what you want to about that offense. I'm not a big fan of it, but between Crest and South Point, Dan, they're 20-1, like
3
yards in a cloud of dust. So that's what's going on over there. But we're about ready to have some football here. Should be an entertaining night, senior night. You know, always Coach Beam always likes to pull out some cool plays and stuff. We may see some plays you've never seen before, Dan, here on senior night.
Well, RS will be kicking off to the Bulldogs. That means Bulldogs will get first chance at the offense.
First play I'd call a flea flicker. What do you think?
Go for it. Go for it.
All right, folks. Getting ready for kickoff. Thanks for joining us. Stay with us for the whole night, you Burns Bulldogs fans. For you casual viewers, like I said, we got a couple of other great games that you can watch in the area tonight. Hunter Huss and Ashbrook, Battle of the Bell, and you can also watch Shelby and Crest here in Cleveland County. Dana, talking earlier, what could be cool about Cleveland County is that the way they've got the standings in the schools, the way they're split up, is that you could actually turn up with 3 state champions out of Cleveland County. Onside kick to start. I thought something was up, Dan. That kicker messed with that football for about a minute or two before he ever decided to finally get back and kick it.
But the Bulldogs, I believe, came up with it. So, So they have good field position here.
All right, good job, my Burns, recovering on the opening onside kick. 11:57 to play here, first quarter action. Let's see what the Bulldogs are going to decide to do here on the first play.
Our scoreboard brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy, our stat sheet by Wright's Jewelry, Real Talk, a game summary, and, of course, our touchdowns for the Bulldogs, sponsored by Falston Pharmacy.
Bulldogs going to hand off Tylen Ruff, going left first off. He's going to get about 2 yards before he's pushed back. Ball comes loose, but the whistle has been blown a long, long time ago. Player's dead. A 2-yard gain from Ruff. Real quick, want to mention our pregame sponsor one more time. Stadium pregame show brought to you by Cleveland Regional Medical Center. I want to thank them so much for everything that they do, Dan. And they're going to go do a quick snap here. Montgomery looking left. He throws it into quadruple coverage. Tipped, and it's almost picked by the Hilltoppers. The ball's moving a little bit too fast there. Real quick, Dan, you know what we didn't do, don't you?
What's that? We didn't pick our players to watch.
Yeah, we didn't.
Our supermarket players to watch. On the offensive side, I'm going to pick tonight. I'm going to pick Tylen Ruff. He'll have a comeback tonight after last week's only 50 yards.
Looks like we got somebody moving a little early, and they're going to point towards the Hilltopper side. Going to give Burns 5 yards, make it 3rd and 2 now instead of 3rd and 7. Bulldogs really good with that right there. Let's see, a defensive player to watch. Looking down the list, everybody is really offensive players at seniors, Dan. I guess we could talk about Jalen King and Jalen Hill, but I'm going to go with the big man up front, Josh Ramsor, who's my defensive player to watch tonight. Brought to you by
Or a supermarket.
All right, folks, another carry there by Tylen Ruff, and it's going to be close to a first down, but I don't think he got it. Looks like 4th and 2, maybe 1 yard gain on that, Dan. If you got anything. They moved it up a little bit, so I guess we'll give him 1. That's going to make it 4th and 2. Bulldogs looking over the sidelines to Coach Beam, figure out what they're going to do. More than likely they go for it. They usually go for it on this side of the 50, playing the odds. Average 4 or 5 yards a gain. Might as well go for it if you only need to. Montgomery's going to check off with his line. Trips left, 1 wide receiver right. Gillette to the right. Montgomery, delayed handoff, wide open. It opened up like the Red Sea, and Ruff's going to be tripped up, and if he had stood up, he'd have scored, Dan.
Yeah, he got tripped up, couldn't get his balance, but a good gain as they go from the 44 down inside the 20, I believe, right?
Yep, and that's a Pilgrim Insurance first down. They're going to mark him at the 18 is where they're going to mark him, Dan, 18. Montgomery back to pass, looking. Everybody ran a hitch, nobody open. Then Jalen Hill on the swing pass. He makes two people miss. Third guy wraps him up, and he's going to be tackled at the 1 yard line. Jalen Hill almost scores, and the Bulldogs are threatening. Another Pegram Insurance first down there for the Bulldogs. They're going to bring in the jumbo set, it looks like, Dan. Let's power this ball in there. I think Coach Bean's messing around. First and goal from the 1. Montgomery under center. Handoff, Ruff slides, and he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs on senior night. There's your Falston Pharmacy touchdown.
Our Ora Supermarket player to watch offensively, Tylen Ruff.
Dan called that off. Senior wanting to make a good impression here on senior night. He does here on the first drive, getting the first down on 4th and 2. Gaston almost scored on it. And then a couple more plays down the side. Touchdown, Tylen Ruff from the 1. As the Bulldogs line up in the water bucket play. Hike Montgomery's looking left. Toss it up. Gillette going for 2. And Gillette can't call it in. 6-0. Bulldogs will be right back.
2 years. Little Hardware and Garden Center has been serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal feed. Ed and Linda Lell thank you for your patronage over the years. And now, check out the low prices on 40 and 50-pound bags of dog food at Lell Hardware. Plus, local honey is now available. Lell Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston. Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cards accepted.
Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find Jazzy power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Shelby.
And welcome back to Ron Green Stadium where the Bulldogs kick off deep. RS Central going to field it on the 9. This looks like number 20. He's got a little room up the middle. He's going to be tackled 37-yard line, Dan. And Dan has the scoring summary from the last drive for the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs went 52 yards in 7 plays. Ruff the final yard on the ground for the score. 2-point try, however, pass fell incomplete. Bulldogs lead 10-0. On the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Hilltoppers roll out right. First play looking. Got a man. Overthrew him. Looks like feet got caught up. No reason for interference on that. Intended pass for number 23 for the Hilltoppers. Tyler Rash as Jalen King on the coverage. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Ron Green Stadium senior night.
Yeah, there's another Jalen Hill, for RS. Jalen Hollis, starting quarterback for the Hilltoppers.
This time in kind of a jumbo set, and looks like number 20 is going to get up to the 42-yard line, gain of 5 on the play. He stretches out. Good job of running hard there by that ball carrier. Third and looks like about 5 or 6. We'll say 5. 2 wide receivers. Man in motion. Oh, quarterback runs into the fullback. Ball's on the ground. It looks like Hilltoppers landed on it. That'll be 4th down. Let's see where they mark it. Down at the 41, so a loss of 1 on the play. As that ball was handed to the fullback, it looks like 23 is who had the ball, Dan.
Is it Watkins?
23 is Desmond Whitesides.
Okay.
A little confusion for RS Central. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They get lined up. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Back deep, Jalen Hill. Michael Tate, ooh, he might have got a piece of it. Ball's going to go across the 30, and Hill's going to let it roll inside the 20, down at the 15, and the Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 on the 15, up 6-0. 8:32 to play.
43-yard punt there.
8:32 to play, first quarter action. And it looks like a Crest Charger has broken out and scored on a long run there at Shelby. We'll get the scores coming along to you as they come. We're sitting here watching on the side. Us. And Crest looks pretty excited on that one. It might have been a turnover. All right, Montgomery in the shotgun, 5 wide, man in motion. He's going to hand off to that man. That man is Jalen Hill. And Hill's across the 20 up to the 21-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Second about 4 now for the Bulldogs. They're in the shotgun spread. They're going to go 3. They're on the left side of the short side of the field, Dan. They got 3 wide receivers bunched up down here. Look for something big right. Montgomery's going to keep it, but he's going to go left with all his blockers, and he's got room. Ramsor tries to spring him, but it don't matter because Chris Montgomery has beat him all the way to the side. Oh, and he tripped up finally at the 20. Woo, what a run by Montgomery, and he gets down inside the 20s. They're going to mark him down at the 18. Burns rushing to get up to the line, Dan. I'll see if they trying to get him to jump off sides on this one. Got a feeling. Bulldogs lining up, trying to make the referees hustle up too.
Well, 62-yard run by Montgomery there, and another Pegram Insurance first down.
3 wide receivers right, 2 left. Montgomery's going to take his time now after hustling up. 7 seconds left on the play clock. King in motion. He's going to hand off to King. King to the right side. He's got room. He cuts it back to the middle. Towards the end zone. Dives. Touchdown, Bulldogs! 12-0. Bulldogs lead the Hilltoppers here at Ron Green Stadium.
18-yard run by Jalen King.
Nice little end around. It looks like the Bulldogs line and Coach Beam are getting into a rhythm with the play calling, Dan.
They are, and Bulldogs up now 12-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Bulldogs back in the water bucket formation. And let's see what kind of trickeration they'll try here. Hike to Montgomery, catches it this time. Now they're going to throw the slant Dan, but he misses it. Gillette can't hold on. Good play call, but no catch. And that makes it 12-0 Bulldogs on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back.
In search of a good quality vehicle to get you around town, on the road, or wherever you need to go, go by and see Marty Hambrick at Hambrick Auto Sales in downtown Bellwood. And right now at Hambrick Auto Sales, they have a 2007 Cadillac CTS, and it's only $9,700. That's right, $9,700. Go by and see Marty today at Hambrick Auto Sales. They're located on Highway 18 in downtown Bellwood.
Attention students and parents, it is time to look for that perfect class ring. And Wright's Jewelry in Boston has a large selection of both art carved and gold lance class rings, priced from $149.95. Students may choose from a large selection of styles, stone choices, and side panel designs. All class rings have a lifetime warranty and free sizing is available. Show your school pride and spirit with a class ring for today's student. Your class ring headquarters, Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston.
And welcome back to Ron Green Stadium. Kevin Hastings here along with Dan Greer, where it's 12-0 now. The Bulldogs lead the Hilltoppers. And RS Central takes over now on the 26-yard line. Handoff on the end around, number 23 with a carry. Nowhere to go, going to be wrapped up about the 27. So a gain of maybe 2 on that for Whitesides. Desmond Whitesides, the 5'9", 150-pound junior running back. Folks, if you want to check out the Crest Shelby game, just flip on over on ktcbroadcasting.com. You can watch 3 games tonight. It's us, Crest, and Shelby. You can watch either one of the announcers, Andy Foster or Brent Pasco for Shelby and Crest, respectively. Man in motion. RS Central hands off, but too many people moving on that, Dan. Looks like a little confusion with the lineman. The ball carrier runs into the lineman. It's going to be a tackle of the 29, so a gain of about 2 on the play. So 3rd and a long 6, it looks like, for the Hilltoppers. Burns defense starting off strong, forcing a punt on the opening drive. Was that 3 and out on the opening drive? I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Clark Leonard tweeted that. Exact words. But, folks, you can, like I said, you can watch Crest Shelby. Crest leads 7-0 right now. Quarterback rolling left. Nowhere to go. Cuts it up. Now he looks for receivers. Got one over the middle. Wide open. Number 20. Catches it across the 50. 40. Down across the 30. Jalen Hill is going to make the tackle. They're going to mark him down at the 29-yard line. 28.5-yard line, Dan.
So about a 41-yard pickup.
Had the quarterback dead to rights there, Jalen Hollis, and he somehow escaped and found the wide open receiver in the middle of the field, splitting that cover 2. Now Hollis and RS Central in the wing. Going to hand up. Ooh, Josh Ramsdorf blows it up. The quarterback still has the ball, and he's going to be sacked by the Bulldogs on the outside. What a play. Number 3 with a sack, but good grief. I couldn't get a number on that if that was Ramsor or if it was Sedarius Byers. But one of them stopped the play before he tried to hand off to the fullback, Dan. He hit the fullback before he got it in. Since I predicted that Josh Ramsor would be the defensive player to watch, I'm going to say it was Ramsor. How about that?
That's good.
Patting myself in the back for that one. Byers, oh my goodness. You guys ought to watch him. Throwing deep. Man to man, one up. Jump ball, incomplete pass. Intended for number 10, Malik Whetstone. But Dan, the center here for RS Central, he's going to be hating life by the end of the night. Sedarius Byers just put him on his back as soon as he snapped that last ball.
I believe that's the center. I'd just go low to start with.
Oh, my goodness. All right, quarterback rolling right. He's got 2 wide receivers in the route. Dumps it off number 11, catches it. He makes a man miss. He's going to get the first down. He's going to be run out of bounds near the 15. First down, RS Central on the 18-yard pass, number 11. That's not Denzel Gillette. He plays for the Bulldogs. Number 11, Nate Murray, on the catch.
Second first down of the game on this drive, in fact, for the Hilltoppers.
Quarterback's going to pitch it out to number 11. Ooh, and he's tackled hard. Loss of 1 on the play by number 11, Nate Murray. Loss of 1 by number 11, Nate Murray on the play. Make it 2nd and 11 Hilltoppers. Ball is on the 15.5. All right, let's see. RS Central in the shotgun this time. 2 wide, a couple of wing backs. Quarterback Hollis rolling out to the outside. He's got room to run. He's pointing for blockers, cuts it back up, spins, and he's going to get hit hard by a Bulldog, but not until he gets down inside the 10, near the 6. It's going to be close to a first down.
They're going to place it down about the 5.
I think he's just short of it.
Yeah.
So the ball is on the 7. Ball is placed on the 7.
Okay.
Needs to get to the 5. So 3rd and 2. All right. Hollis under center this time. A little jumbo set. And he's going to try to sneak it, but timeout, RS Central. Timeout. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the 2nd straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the 2nd straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City. These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG.
All right, now we're back here, Dan. As Crest is going to score again real quick. 13-0. The Chargers lead the Shelby Golden Lions. You folks watching online, we're watching here. We're watching 2 games at once, Dan.
And the last play, the Hilltoppers actually gained no.
Oh, they didn't get the first downs. Quarterback's back under again. Let's look for another sneak. This time he does it. And Big Sedarius stops it. Bulldogs stop on 4th and inches. Turnover. Wow, Dan. Wow. You know, Ramsford might have a big game day, but Sedarius Byers is destroying the center for RS Central. Crest lines up for the extra point. They're going to kick it. And good. Crest Chargers lead 14-0 at Shelby. Bulldogs take over on the 5 on a 4th and inches stop. What a play. Sedarius Byers blew the center up, then blew the quarterback up. Montgomery in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Talon Ruff in the backfield. Quarterback going to keep it this time. Montgomery fumbles! And RS Central's got the ball. First play, and Montgomery gives it up to him. The Achilles heel off season for the Bulldogs. Turnovers has come back to bite them again now inside the opponent's 10.
They're going to place the ball right at the 10, right?
Montgomery hit hard. Hollis under center, man in motion. He's got nowhere to go. Busted play, and he's tackled. They're going to mark him down just outside the 10 at the 11. So loss of 1.
Well, we got just right at 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Bulldogs leading 12-0 over the Hilltoppers on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Another official timeout on the field. Josh Ramsour's got to come off the field. Got a little helmet problem.
And again, the playoff seedings and the matchups will come out sometime tomorrow afternoon for all the schools getting to the playoffs in North Carolina.
Pass in the end zone. Dropped. No, they're going to call it a catch. Wow. Wow, Dan.
Who called it?
I don't even know who called it because he didn't catch it. We've seen some bad officiating around here the past few weeks, but goodness. Touchdown Hilltoppers. I don't know who called it, Dan.
Nobody.
Oh! Almost blocked by Jalen King. Kicks good. 12-7. Bulldogs lead by 5 on the touchdown that was just given to them on the incomplete pass. We'll be right back.
In Cleveland County, Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
The big three are ready for flu season. Come get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. They're your hometown pharmacy with no appointment necessary. So hurry in now and get ready for flu season. Get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Allen Drug Store on Main Street in Stanley, just below the Woodshed.
And welcome back. Burns High School, where the consensus is, Dan, we don't think he caught that ball.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, well, the referee said he caught it, so that's
The
what
referee,
counts.
the striped guy said
That's what counts.
he can. Well, I don't know.
3 wide receivers to the left from Montgomery. 1 to the right. That's Gillette by himself. Going to hand off Tylen Ruff up the middle. He cuts. He's going to be hit hard. We'll cross the 50. Let's see. They're going to mark him at the 49, so a gain of 6 on the carry. 128 and counting here in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead 12-7. Get that centered up for you folks. Bulldogs lead 12-7. They've missed 2 two-point conversions. And Montgomery fumbled inside the 10, gave them it back after a wonderful. And Burns folks wanting a late flag after a late hit there. It looked like Jalen King got the worst end of that. The carry by Jalen Hill up to the 47-yard line, Dan. So that gives them 3rd and 2. Still getting signs from the sideline. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time. 3 wide receivers left. See if Montgomery keeps the ball. But this time, no. Handoff Ruff. He slide, move. And he is slippery to get as many yards as he can up the middle. Ball ripped out late. He's going to get up to the 35-yard line.
Pick up a 12 on a first down for the Bulldogs.
Nice, hard running from Tyler Ruff right there. And that's another Pilgrim Insurance Bulldogs first down. Crest Chargers up 14-0 over the Shelby Golden Lions at Shelby High School tonight. Yeah, North Lincoln 14-8 over West Iredale. Maiden and Lincoln and tied 7-7 on WLON tonight. Handoff Tylen Ruff. He's going to get up to the 31. Gain of 4 on the play. The battle for the Southern Piedmont on WCSL 1590 AM is tied 7-7. Bessemer City and Cherryville tied 7-7. East Lincoln leads West Lincoln 7-6. Now we're going to take a quick break right here on KTC Broadcast. We got.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions, plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Since 1983, Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been providing dependable service and quality products to the Cleveland County and surrounding area. And the tradition continues today with quality American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Plus, if you need a repair, Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all brands including Trane. Just call 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. It's where your comfort is our concern.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Jalen King with an 8-yard, I guess, carry there. Was that 8 yards?
No.
We'd already a few yards before
from
that.
31, it'd be about a 4-yard pickup.
All right, 2 yards needed. Chris Montgomery going to keep it himself, and he's got it. He keeps bouncing off a couple inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 14-yard gain for Chris Montgomery. Looks like we're going to have a barn burner in Bessemer City tonight, Dan. It's 14-7. They keep going back and forth. Cherville Ironman now lead over the Bessemer City Yellow Jackets. Montgomery looking left, end zone, got the slant. Receivers caught. And it looked like Reggie Shank. He's going to mark him down at the 9-yard line. 5-yard gain there on the slant. East Lincoln Mustangs have taken a 14-6 lead over the Rebels. And Coach Beam in a hurry-up offense here. Let's see if they can get some type of rhythm for the Bulldogs. Ooh, good job keeping it himself. Montgomery, and he's going to score on the play. What a play by Montgomery. Tyler Ruffles hit. Montgomery pulled it out of his stomach, kept it himself, shaked and baked, slid off one tackler and into the end zone. For the third score of the night for the Bulldogs, 18-7. This time Coach Beam's not fooling around with it, Dan. He sends Cody Dorsey. Well, Cody's out there, but he's not out there to kick. Cody's actually out there in the 2-point conversion formation. I think, yep, I was about to say, Cody's out there for a reason. And they'll go ahead and kick the extra point. 18-7. Bulldogs lead with 11 minutes second quarter. Snaps high, kick. Cody has to wait, and it's going to be blocked. So the extra point's no good on the tip. High snap. Montgomery couldn't get it down in time, and Dorsey couldn't connect. 18-7. Bulldogs lead. Maybe.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs, and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
And welcome back to Ron Green Stadium at Burns High School. Dan, you got a scoring summary on that play?
We'll have it for you in just a second.
All right, Bulldogs looking to kick, fakes the onside kick, and they'll back up, spread it out. They'll kick deep to the RS Central Hilltoppers. 18-7, 11-12 to play here in the second quarter. Dorsey's going to kick it as hard as he can. It's going to land at the 15. Going to be returned by number 23 for RS Central. He's got a little room to the right. Cut. Ooh, he's got some room. Dorsey dives at his feet, and Dorsey with a saving tackle along with number 19 there, or 29 there. No, that was Dorsey. Cody Dorsey, Michael Tate on the tackle, saved a touchdown there. Good job by the kicker.
But the Bulldogs score on an 8-play, 55-yard drive. Montgomery goes the final 9 on the ground for the touchdown. But the extra point kick, bad snap, they couldn't get it through the uprights.
They're out about to get fumble. Bulldogs got the ball. Jalen King turns it around. Now he's got nobody in front of him. Hollis finally catches him. He's going to try to outrun the last 3, and he's tackled inside the 30. I don't see any flags. So after about a 20-something yard catch, they fumble, and Jalen King picks it up and returns it. And we'll figure out anybody know who caught that pass? The fullback. Oh, a dive. Fullback dive did it to him, Dan. And then he fumbled 20 yards down the field. So after looking like RS was going to get right back in this game, they fumble. Jalen King brings it back inside the 30. Now the ball is at the 23. 5 wide receivers, 3 right, 2 left. Montgomery's going to keep it himself. He's going to bounce it to the outside and cuts it up in. Late flag. Let's see who that's on. Probably a holding here in the backfield.
Going to go against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, going to back it up.
Back it up. And they're going to put it back around the 34-yard line.
Ball will be placed around the 34. And they got to get to the 12. It's about 22 to gain. Bulldogs lead 18-7, 10:40 to play. I just poured my drink right down my shirt. You got any napkins over here? No?
Nope.
That's cherry wine, too. That'll stain. Little swing pass over to Shank. Shank's going to get, looks like a little 2-yard gain. He couldn't make the first guy miss. He's going to be tackled.
Yeah, maybe only, let's see, it is about 2 yards, around the 32.
Bulldogs, once again, no huddle. 3 wide to the right, 2 left. Montgomery, he's rolling right. He's got nobody covered. Everybody's covered in the sack, and he lands on Montgomery. He can't feel good after that as number 32 with the big sack, and he ain't even on the roster. So,
loss on the play of about 9 yards.
Montgomery's got to be feeling that right there, Dan. That hurt. So it looks like 3rd and 28. I don't know if you got that play in your playbook. They need 28 yards for another Bulldog Pilgrim Insurance first down. Montgomery drops back to pass. Denzel Gillette going right down the middle. He's got him, tosses it up to him. Jump ball, picked, RS Central. Here comes the return. Number 20 is caught from behind. He's going to be tackled at the 17-yard line, but interception from Montgomery. Waited just a little bit too long to throw that up there, Dan. He gave the RS Central guys enough time to get up under it.
Another Bulldog turnover. Fumble earlier, now an INT.
9:08 to play, 18-7. Bulldogs lead on a Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Medical Arts Pharmacy, the 20th year, folks. They've been sponsoring Cleveland County sports here on KTC Broadcasting. Handoff up the middle, going to be stopped immediately. Nothing to gain there. And loss of 2 actually is what they're going to do on Whitesides. So Whitesides wasn't even marked as one of the starters here.
No,
he's the feature back tonight.
Yes. Is he the fullback, or is he just one of the running backs?
I don't know. Maybe Watkins is and
Watkins, yes.
And Ashley are in the doghouse per se. They're in the Burns Bulldogs doghouse. 8:37 to play. Bulldogs lead 18-7. And quarterback still got it after a couple of fakes. Hollis hit hard, runs over, ball's out. Another fumble, now they're fighting over it. Hollis looks like he might have got it back, but let's see. And he did. Lost it, and it bounced off a Burns helmet, and it came right back in his hands while he was laying on the ground.
And it's going to go down as about a 1-yard loss. Let's see where they put the ball here.
3rd and 4 is where they got it, Dan.
Okay. It's a gain, about 4 yards.
Handoff up the middle, fullback, nowhere to go. Tackled on the 24. Gain of 2. That was number 22 there. There's Jawan Watkins. Apparently Chris just completed a long pass, if anybody can believe that. He completed a long pass against the Bulldogs. It was a screen pass that went for 65 yards and a touchdown. Fourth and 3. RS Central lining up like they're going for it. And timeout, RS Central. I didn't think they were going to, but goodness. We'll be right back.
John and Jerry Laughlin invite you into Laughlin Furniture for all your furniture needs. Laughlin's has furniture by such brands as Ashley and Catnapper, mattresses by Simmons and Beauty Rest, all at unbelievable low prices. Come by and check them out. Laughlin Furniture, serving your furniture needs for over 24 years. 400 North Lafayette Street in beautiful uptown Shelby. Home of the real furniture deals, Laughlin Furniture.
Welcome back to Ron Green Stadium, where the RS Central Hilltoppers have 4th and 3 on the 25-yard line. They lined up like they were going to go for it, then called timeout.
Of course, they're in Burns territory, they're in their own territory too. So.
Yeah, so I didn't understand what the fake was for. It's not like Burns was going to jump off sides on that. Hopefully,
yes.
You never say never, but it seems like they just wasted a timeout more than anything. RS Central punt. Burns almost blocks it. It's going to be a short punt. Going to land at the 45, and it's going to be take a Burns bounce. You got to bounce at the 43-yard line, so only an 18-yard punt. Might as well just went for it if you're going to punt at 18 yards.
This has not been a pretty game at all so
no.
far. Burns with 2 turnovers and RS with a turnover, and just haven't been pretty at all.
Crest takes 21-0 lead in the second quarter. The Crest Chargers, 21-0, 10 minutes to play, second quarter action.
Whoa. I think.
So, Burns fans, it's not looking good as far as a share of the SMAC title.
Nope.
Tylen Ruff swings out, bad pass. Montgomery missed him
if
about 4 feet.
if Crest wins that and wins the SMAC title, and of course they win it in their first year into SMAC, this is the first time in quite a few years the Chargers have won a conference title.
Yep, hadn't won a conference title in quite a few years. Good point there, Dan. South Point's been taking them over there in the Big South. Lake Norman leads North Gaston 10-7. Man in motion, little crossbuck action. Montgomery's going to hand off Ruff up the middle, runs hard. And let's see, going to be tackled. They're going to mark him at the 38-yard line. Coach Beam trying to hustle him up to the line on 3rd and short. They're going to try to get him to see if they can jump, probably. Maybe let's see what they do. Yep, and they did. Ooh, that was pretty close there. Back it up, and Coach Beam will call a play. 13 seconds still on the play clock, plenty of time. Coach Beam gave him the steal signal. Might sacrifice bunt. And Montgomery's going to keep it. Chopping his feet, gets close to a first down. Going to be short of it, though. 4-yard gain, going to make it 4th and 1. Thomas Jefferson, 28-0 on the Highland Tech Rams. Dan, so your Griffons look like they're moving towards the win tonight. Maiden Lincoln and still tied 7-7. Crest 21-0. Ashbrook 10-0 over Huss. 4th and 1. Montgomery under center, backs out. Coach Beam's going to resettle. Makes the call. It's going to put Montgomery back into shotgun this time. Hand off to Ruff. Ruff's got the first down across the 30. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 29-yard line. So a gain of 6 for Ruff. Going to give the Bulldogs another Pigram Insurance first down, Dan. How many is that on the night?
We'll get that in just a second. It's on the other page. We went to another play-by-play sheet here.
I asked a difficult question. Timeout, Burns. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com. Injury on the field.
Don't miss the grand opening specials at Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can get up to $15,000 equity assistance to get you right side up or lower your payments. That's right, $15,000. And during the Jeep Celebration event, check out our extensive inventory of new Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, and the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now open 7 days a week for your convenience. Located at I-85 and exit 21. And online at GastoniaDodge.com.
Bundle it up. That's the way to save, and it's true with farm equipment too. That's why West End Sales in Vail has bundled up a 2013 35 horsepower diesel Coyote tractor with a loader and a 4-year warranty, plus a new equipment trailer and a new 6-foot box blade, all for $17,500. or get payments as low as $301 per month with zero money down. See West End for all the details. West End Sales, Highway 18 274 intersection in Vail. Or for more information, go to westendsales.com.
Stamey Funeral Home, serving Cleveland and surrounding counties since 1900. Stamey Funeral Home is owned and operated by the Tysinger family, loving and caring licensed professionals. Our family is here for your family during one of the most difficult periods in life, planning, pre-planning, or pre-need counseling. We're here to listen, care, and help. That's what families are all about. Stamey Funeral Home, located in Fallston. Our family serving your family.
The pre-holiday sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Hey, you can even lay away for Christmas. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper. Check out the great deals. From the 2013 Yamaha Star to the 2013 Polaris Ranger 500 Crew. Ask about special financing available. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Come on in and see what Full Throttle Power Sports can do for you. Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia.
Welcome back, Burns High School, Ron Green Stadium. Tylen Ruff is being helped off the field. He's walking on his own, a little limp. So I don't know if it's a knee or a hip or something. He's off a little pain. He's probably done for the night. Senior night here for Tylen Ruff. Dan, what kind of stats when you get a chance? Let's see what Ruff has tonight. Handoff Jalen King. He's got room to the right. He's bouncing to the outside and trips up around the 20-yard line. And he almost had a play. But a gain of, looks like 9 on the carry. Gain of 9 on the carry for King. So King now running back in the backfield beside Montgomery in place of Tylen Ruff.
Ruff had run the ball 11 times for 72 yards, including one touchdown.
Montgomery. Little swing pass to Jalen Hill. And Hill's going to get down to the 11. First down after the 9-yard pass and run to Jalen Hill.
And that's the 9th Pegram Insurance first down tonight for the Bulldogs.
9 Pegram Insurance first down for the Bulldogs tonight, folks. Didn't matter last week. They won 26-8 in first downs and still got beat. Jalen King running hard, finds the holes, and he's hardly touched as he scampers for 11 yards on the touchdown. Bulldogs lead 24-7. I like what I see from King, Dan.
He's looking good.
Bulldogs line up in their water bucket play. Coach Beam, see what he calls. And they're gonna have some time. They're gonna go for 2. Montgomery under center. Swing pass, Gillette. They tried this earlier. Can he get in? Nope. 2-point conversion, no good. Bulldogs lead 24-7. 4:20 to play. Second quarter action. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs. America's Mattress event is underway at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby, Lincoln, and Gastonia. Get up to 60-month financing, plus free delivery, free setup, free removal, and free bed frame. Pick up a Serta Perfect Sleeper or a Serta Memory Foam queen-size mattress for just $299. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
And good evening and welcome back, folks. 24-7, 4:14 to play here. Second quarter, you guys can see that on your screen. So could Dan during the break. Shelby scored. He goes, "Hey, what score? 24-7." He's looking at our scoreboard. We all make mistakes. That's funny, though.
I hadn't made a mistake since my last one.
Hollis keeps it. He's got room to run. Big kid. He's stiff arm, but he's going to land hard up to the 43-yard line. The 18-yard gain there by Hollis. Well, Shelby has cut the score to 21-7, I think. Make sure before I say that for good. Bessemer and Cherryville's tied 14-14. 21-7, Crest leads. And Burns is going to get up. RS Central is going to get up to. That was 28, Dan. No, 20. 20, the fullback. Matt Ashley. Ashley's the one who fumbled a minute ago, had the big long run, and fumbled. Ashbrook 17-0. End around Whitesides. They're having trouble finding the ball. Bulldogs finally find him. Not till he scampers for a first down up to the 44. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Just short of the first down.
No, they're going to give him the first down. It's a first down.
Gain of 5.
Crest just tried to throw it deep on Shelby. Incomplete pass. RS lines up. Man in motion. Fake to the fullback. Pass. Got a man open. Oh, he had it complete and he dropped it. He had a Jonte Coates beat. Number 23 wide open Desmond Whitesides, and he couldn't catch the pass. Coates on the coverage, but he wouldn't have been able to do anything but push him out of bounds if he caught it. So he was beat. RS Central 2nd and 10. Down 24-7, 2:38 to play here in the second quarter. RS trying to get on the board here before the end of this quarter. Quarterback's going to roll right. Hollis looking, and I can't tell what they call. Incomplete pass from Hollis. Folks, coming up during the playoffs, we will have coverage of Burns, Shelby, Crest, East Lincoln, and then we'll have a Gaston County game of the week. And then we'll have a Lincoln County game of the week on the radio. And, of course, the Cherryville Ironman. But all of those games, folks, in the playoffs are audio only. So they'll be either on the radio or on the website as usual, just like you're watching tonight.
But you won't be watching.
But you won't be watching
the game.
Right. You won't be watching the actual game like you are tonight. You'll be watching the scoreboard. North Carolina rules prohibit us from showing video during the playoffs. That's all sports. Time Warner Cable owns the rights to all sports in all North Carolina high. So we couldn't even show you a softball game, folks, because Time Warner Cable would have it. And I don't see Time Warner Cable showing up anytime soon to do a playoff softball game. But nonetheless, got another flag on the field. They're trying to sort things out, and they'll get it in a minute. But playoff action will have audio coverage, folks. You can listen on ktcbroadcasting.com. Now, our pregame and postgame shows will still be video you can watch in the studios, and watch our ugly guys there in the pregame and the postgame shows.
Does this mean that our cameraman will be filing for unemployment?
Cameraman filing up for unemployment this week.
Until next season.
Till next season. Till basketball season.
Yeah.
Basketball, we're going to have some news for that in a couple of weeks for you folks at home. We'll let you know during the playoffs exactly what we're doing.
Well,
maybe a game of the week on video plus all of our regular radio coverage.
A 5-yard penalty issued against RS Central here.
So after 2 or 3 minutes, we got a 5-yard penalty. Holding on the play, Hollis throws deep, completed, but it's going to be called back. Ball in the 30, first down, Hilltoppers. but holding in the backfield on RS Central. So they're probably going to call this back.
And back comes both teams.
Ooh, Shelby forces Crest to punt. They roll the punt back to the punter, and Shelby doesn't block it. And then they punt it across the 50. Shelby takes over on the 45. Down 2 scores. So Dan, the Golden Lions ever have a chance.
They get a score there. Of course, they're back in the game.
Right.
I'm right. Chris will kick off for them second half, if I'm correct. It might be.
I can't remember who kicked off first in our game, much less the other game.
RS kicked off here, so I don't know down there.
All right, so moving back 10 yards, and it looks like RS Central will have a 3rd and 31 here, Dan.
They're going to put it at the 34.
20.
They're on 34.
Yep. Josh Ramsor, he's coming after him. Hollis. Rolls left, looking, throws a knuckleball across the 50, complete. Number 10, but nowhere to go. He's hit hard by a Bulldog.
I'm not so sure he wasn't across the line of scrimmage when he threw
it was very close, but he's going to be on the 49-yard line, a gain of 17 on the play. It'll make it 4th and about 15 for RS Central. Burns going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
At Real Talk, they will buy, sell, or trade Androids, iPhones, and all electronics of value. Real Talk offers Androids and iPhones on America's largest network with no contract, credit check, or deposit. Real Talk is located on Highway 18 on the corner at the traffic light in Falston. Call 704-312-6091. Open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Real Talk.
Welcome back to Burns High School, where the Bulldogs have forced RS Central into a 4th and 15 situation. Burns called a timeout.
There's 1:53 left in the first half.
So maybe Bulldogs looking to get the ball back, and the RS Central's going for it, Dan. 4th and 15. Here we go. Jalen Hollis, the quarterback, is going to roll right, going to roll away from the big boys of Burns. Steps up into coverage, pitches it back, and he's got nowhere to go. So on the carry is going to be number 20, the fullback.
That's Ashley. And he may have picked up a couple yards there to about the 47.
So Burns takes over for minute 43. Bulldogs will take over with a minute 43 to play on the 47-yard line. We're going to line up 4 wide. Jalen King in the backfield. Now we got a timeout. Timeout RS Central. We'll be right back.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town & Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain has America's top-selling subcompact tractor of the decade, the Kubota BX Series. And now you can save big with this special offer from Kubota and Parker Farm Service. Now you can buy the new Kubota BX Series tractor for 0 money down, 0% APR financing for 60 months. But that's not all. You get a $500 customer instant rebate. Find out all the details at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove, Highway 74 bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Gain of 7 on the pass to Jalen King on a swing pass from Montgomery. Shelby Golden Lions are kicking a 50-something yard field goal, and they was about 15 yards short. So it looks like 21-7, probably going to the half there. Jalen King's going to run the ball up the middle. He's got room. He's bouncing and squirming. He's going to get up to about the 30. About a 15-yard gain there for King, and King, Dan, is running good.
He's really churning the yardage out there with Tylen Ruff out, an injury earlier.
He's a little bit more shifty than Tylen is. Tylen, he'll find the seams, and he gets through them. He does a great job the way he works the seams and holes, and he runs hard at the end of the play. King a little shiftier back, a little bit smaller. Montgomery looking deep, nowhere to go, tosses it up. Got Jalen Hill on the catch. Good play across the 20 down to the 19. It's going to be a first down, but they're going to throw a flag, and Hill might have stepped out of bounds, folks. So this may be coming back. I think Jalen Hill stepped out before he caught the ball. Let's see what the refs say. Can't be the first to come back in and touch it once you've been pushed out or if you go out. 48 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Officials can continue to discuss. I want to thank our cameraman tonight.
Yes.
Austin Bishop across the way. He said it's better here at Burns over there on the concession stand because the heat comes up from concession stand.
Are they cooking over there?
Yeah.
He stays warm.
He says it stays warm.
That's pretty good. 48 seconds to play here. 24-7 Bulldogs lead. They're still arguing about what exactly happened over here. I think they're going to call it on illegal touch, and yes, they are on Hill. Hill stepped out of bounds first to touch the ball. Good pass by Montgomery to get it in there. Now they're going to back it up. It did stop the clock, however. So Bulldogs will keep trying to get on the board. We're going to have some scores and updates for you coming up at the Carolina Trophies halftime show. But Dan, we're going to have to mark off that Pickering Insurance first down off the board that the Bulldogs just got.
Yes, been marked off.
P.J. Brooks for Crest just gassed Shelby for about 20 yards. Bulldogs hand off Jalen King. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry. That'll get the clock moving, 40 seconds and moving. Second about 15 or 16 or 17. Bulldogs need to hustle up. They're going to get in field goal range, get Dorsey a chance to kick one here. Montgomery drops back to pass. Come back. Caught. Out of bounds. Number 22 with the catch. Zach Leslie, the 6'1 senior, getting his name on the score sheet on senior night. It'll be third and about 5, Dan. Huh. Oh, he's a sophomore? They got him as a senior on here. Oh, they must have circled the wrong person. All right, back to pass. Montgomery fakes. Looking to the end zone. Got a man. Wide open Jalen Hill. In the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Good play by Hill, finding the spot in the middle of the zone. And Montgomery hit him in stride. Touchdown. 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Bulldogs are celebrating.
A 26-yard pass completion play. First touchdown pass of the night for Mr. Montgomery. He's a senior. Can you call him Mr.?
Yeah. Up, fumble on the extra point. Try and be no good. Bulldogs lead 30-7. 14 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, serving an old-fashioned country breakfast at affordable prices. You'll find homemade biscuits, bacon, country sausage, country ham, liver mush, eggs, omelets, all cooked to order on the grill. Call 487-0511 or come on into the Hub Cafe for a delicious country breakfast located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, Shelby.
The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Now is the time to hurry into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for great fall savings. And down payments start as little as $699. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for their selection or visit their website at srautosales.com. And be sure to play their sports trivia question of the week. The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby, your buy here, pay here headquarters, and the home of the satisfied customer.
For 22 years, Little Hardware and Garden Center has been serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal feed. Ed and Linda Lell thank you for your patronage over the years. And now, check out the low prices on 40 and 50-pound bags.
Where they got the ball at?
Ball is on the 39-yard line for the RS Central Hilltopper. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter, and they're down 30-7. I'll hand off to the back around the end. This is number 11, and he's going to get out of bounds after a 10-yard gain, but that'll be the end of the first half. 30-7, Bulldogs lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on ktcbroadcasting.com for the Carolina Trophies halftime show, and we'll have stats and scores from around the area. We'll be right back on ktcbroadcasting.com.
Of dog food at Lil Hardware. Plus, local honey is now available. Lil Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston. Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cards accepted.
Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find Jazzy power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Shelby.
In search of a good quality vehicle to get you around town, on the road, or wherever you need to go, go by and see Marty Hambrick at Hambrick Auto Sales in downtown Bellwood. And right now at Hambrick Auto Sales, they have a 2007 Cadillac CTS, and it's only $9,700. That's right, $9,700. Go by and see Marty today at Hambrick Auto Sales. They're located on Highway 18 in downtown Bellwood.
Attention students and parents, it is time to look for that perfect class ring. And Wright's Jewelry in Boston has a large selection of both art carved and gold lance class rings. Priced from $149.95. Students may choose from a large selection of styles, stone choices, and side panel designs. All class rings have a lifetime warranty and free sizing is available. Show your school pride and spirit with a class ring for today's student. Your class ring headquarters, Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston.
New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the second straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the second straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City. These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County. Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
The Big Three are ready for flu season. Come get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. They're your hometown pharmacy with no appointment necessary. So hurry in now and get ready for flu season. Get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Allen Drug Store on Main Street in Stanley, just below the woodshed.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions, plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Since 1983, Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been providing dependable service and quality products to the Cleveland County and surrounding area. And the tradition continues today with quality American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Plus, if you need a repair, Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all brands including Trane. Just call 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. It's where your comfort is our concern.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
John and Jerry Laughlin invite you into Laughlin Furniture for all your furniture needs. Laughlin's has furniture by such brands as Ashley and Catnapper, mattresses by Simmons and Beauty Rest, all at unbelievable low prices. Come by and check them out. Laughlin Furniture, serving your furniture needs for over 24 years. 400 North Lafayette Street in beautiful uptown Shelby. Home of the real furniture deals, Laughlin Furniture.
Don't miss the grand opening specials at Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can get up to $15,000 equity assistance to get you right side up or lower your payments. That's right, $15,000. And during the Jeep Celebration event, check out our extensive inventory of new Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, and the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now open 7 days a week for your convenience. Located at I-85 and exit 21. And online at GastoniaDodge.com. All
right, good evening and welcome back to Ron Green Stadium here, where the Burns Bulldogs lead at halftime 30-7 on Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And speaking of the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Dan, for the 20th year they've been our scoreboard sponsor. We want to thank them so much for everything they do. If it wasn't for them, we would be out here at a lot of games. But on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, let's check out other scores in the area. First off of the SMAC Conference, Crest and Shelby, the big game over there in Shelby tonight. Oh, I'm sitting there watching online as Huss just threw like a full 50-yard touchdown pass, Dan.
Whoa.
Cuts the lead 17 to, it'll be 10 if they hit the extra point. You guys can watch that on ktcbroadcasting.com as Huss and Ashbrook play over there at Hunter Huss tonight, folks. So, yeah, check that out. We're sitting here watching at halftime. We're flipping back between this game and the Crest-Shelby game. Crest leads Shelby 24-7. Other SMAC conference action. Kings Mountain and Burke, Dan, 21-21. Got a barn burner tonight. And then Chase and East Rutherford are also tied 7-7. So, tied action over in Rutherford County tonight. So it is now 17-10. Ashbrook leading over the Hunter Huskies.
Is that the way that scoreboard looks down there?
Yeah.
Where I sit in the press box, I never can see the scoreboard. these places that put scoreboards where you can't see it.
Is a block. What's up, Austin? The Taliban just showed up behind us. Is it cold out there? Woo! I guess it is.
Yes.
A little chilly out there. I would say if they'd let him go back out to the car, I don't know the re-entry policy. I guess he's got a media pass. If you want some gloves or something, Austin, I got some out in my golf bag out in the truck, just right out the fence. I guess you'd have to get out and get in. I don't know if that's possible or not. We'll talk about it later. All right, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Let's finish up these scores, Dan. Bessemer City and Cherryville on WCSL 1590 AM tonight. The battle for first place in the Southern Piedmont 1A. Bessemer City Yellow Jackets lead 21-14. Forest View leads East Gaston halftime 41-0. So blowout at East Gaston tonight. Ashbrook and Hunter Huss, our other video game of the week, the Gaston County game of the week this week. Ashbrook leads 17-10 after Huss just completed about a 40 or 50 yard pass for a touchdown. Huskies cut the lead there. You can watch that Gaston County game of the week on ktcbroadcasting.com. Daniel Howe and Derek Smith with the call there. Lake Norman Charter trails North Gaston 10-21. Highland Tech trails the Thomas Jefferson Dan Griffons 42-0. The Griffons.
Go.
Griffons look good against the other prep schools, Dan, but once they play Cherryville and Bessemer, they take it on the chin. South Point open tonight. West Iredale is getting beat by North Lincoln. North Lincoln with a big win tonight, right now up 34-8. North Lincoln trying to sneak in there in the state playoffs with their last few wins here. East Lincoln barely up on West Lincoln now, folks. You can listen to this game on ktcbroadcasting.com. Normally we would have the East Lincoln game on video, but no video is allowed at West Lincoln and Lincoln and High School. So when we visit those schools don't allow video for any of their sports. And we have to, but that's audio only, so you can listen to East Lincoln and West Lincoln. Just search on your Ustream account, or you can watch here on ktcbroadcasting.com. All right, last score of the night, Lincoln and at Maiden. You can also listen to that game on WLON 1050 AM. They're tied 7-7 at the half. So that's the scores on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard from around the area. If you want to follow along as the scores go, folks, during the night, get you a Twitter account, or even if you don't want to get a Twitter account, Dan, you can still follow us on Twitter without an actual account. But if you follow at What's Up Shopper or at KTC Broadcasting,
tweet.
We will tweet the scores all night, folks. We've created Twitter accounts for every high school. We have 17 Twitter accounts for every high school in Gaston, Cleveland, and Lincoln County. And we tweet all the scores from each of those, so you can follow your favorite school, and then you can also follow What's Up Shopper and KTC Broadcasting for those scores. You get all the scores with those two Twitter feeds. 8 minutes to go until the start of the third quarter, Dan. It's time for the Dan Greer Wrights Jewelry stat sheet here during the Real Talk game summary.
Here on the Carolina Trophies halftime show. And, hey, first of all, the Real Talk game halftime summary brought to you by Real Talk. They're located on the corner at the stoplight in downtown Falston. The Bulldogs jumped up the 12-0 lead in that first quarter. Rough, a 1-yard run. A 2-point try, not good. King, an 18-yard run. 2-point try, not good. And it was 12-0 Bulldogs with about 7:25 left in the first quarter. But then the Hilltoppers came back. Hollis to Whiteside's 11-yard touchdown pass. Point after kick was good. And at the end of the first quarter, the Bulldogs leading RS Central 12-7. In the second quarter, it was all Bulldogs. A Montgomery 9-yard touchdown run, Jalen King 11-yard touchdown run, and a pass completion play for a touchdown from 26 yards out from Montgomery to Jalen Hill. And but all 3 times, 2-point tries, no good. So right now, here at halftime, Bulldogs leading RS Central 30-7 on that Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. That's the halftime summary brought to you by the folks at Real Talk on the corner at the stoplight, downtown Fallston. Now the Wrights Jewelry stat sheet. They've been sponsoring this all 4 years of our coverage of Burns football on WhatsUpShopper.com and KTCBroadcasting.com. For the Bulldogs, Tyler Ruff, 11 carries for 72 yards, but he was injured, has not returned to action here for the Bulldogs. I guess, Kevin, that injury occurred late in the first quarter, is that right? Or early second?
Late second quarter. It was I think Burns had 1 drive after, or 2 drives after that.
Yeah, it was in the second quarter.
With Jalen King at running back. He's come in and he's run real hard, collecting 47 yards there in the first half, Jalen King.
But 72 yards and 11 carries from Tylen Ruff. He had that 1-yard touchdown run among those carries. Chris Montgomery has carried the ball 5 times for 72 yards also, and he had that 9-yard touchdown run. Jalen King has carried the ball 6 times for 47 yards, as Kevin said, and he has 2 touchdown runs from 18 yards out and 11 yards out. The Bulldogs also got 6 yards from Jalen Hill, rushing the ball on 1 carry. Bulldogs 197 rushing yards in the first half. Montgomery, let me do this. I never did figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 completions, 11 attempts, but he had INT among those. But he has 68 yards at halftime on the Medical Arts Pharmacy, on the Wrights Jewelry stat sheet in the passing department. So for the Bulldogs, 197 on the ground, 68 in the air for 265 total offensive yards in the first half, 12 first downs. Penalty-wise, a couple of penalties for 20 yards marked off against the Bulldogs. The Wrights Jewelry stat sheet for the RS Central Hilltoppers, Hollis has carried the ball 5 times for 14 yards, 37 yards. Ashley, the fullback, is a leading ball carrier with 37 yards. Overall, the Hilltoppers have 61 yards net rushing. In the air, Hollis, Jalen Hollis, with 4 carries and 4 completions, 9 attempts, no INTs, 87 yards. So the Hilltoppers with 148 total offensive yards in the first half, 4 first downs. I don't know if it gave it to you. The Bulldogs in the first half with 12 first downs. And RS, a couple of penalties marked off against them for 15 yards. And our halftime score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, again, Bulldogs leading 30-7 over RS Central. That was the stats brought to you by Wrights Jewelry. They're located on Highway 18 in Fallston. You're listening to Burns Football on KTCBroadcasting.com. Back with more of the Carolina Trophies halftime show after this timeout.
Dan, real quick before we go, I want everybody, folks listening at home, I don't know if they can tell, but Burns Bulldogs is rocking it out tonight, Dan. They got a couple of guitars and a bass down here on the side. And looking on the side, they're doing 1980s hairband music. So they've got some Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Poison, and Guns N' Roses. But they are putting on a show tonight. I want to congratulate them. Senior night also for them. But, I mean, they are rocking out. You folks can hear. Let's see what they're playing here real quick.
You can see on the screen as well, Bulldog Band.
You can hear they got the guitars plugged in out there, just rocking out, doing a great job tonight.
What was that? That when you was about 2-3 years old?
I was born in '82. I think Guns N' Roses albums were 87, 88, something like 84, 85. I was very little, and I do remember the Guns N' Roses dad having that actual album. Dan, I remember we used to play it on the radio back then when we used to play rock and roll. back on WGNC and all that. But I do remember that. I remember specifically that album cover, the white album cover with the guns and everything. But there it is, folks. Burns Bulldogs rocking out. Halftime senior night, 30-7. Bulldogs lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Me and Dan's going to take a quick break. He said we got about 1:50 before kickoff, and we'll be right back.
Bundle it up. That's the way to save, and it's true with farm equipment too. That's why West End Sales in Vail has bundled up a 2013 35 horsepower diesel Coyote tractor with a loader and a 4-year warranty, plus a new equipment trailer and a new 6-foot box blade, all for $17,500, or get payments as low as $301 per month with zero money down. See West End for all the details. West End Sales, Highway 18 274 intersection in Vail. Or for more information, go to westendsales.com.
Stamey Funeral Home, serving Cleveland and surrounding counties since 1900. Stamey Funeral Home is owned and operated by the Tysinger family, loving and caring licensed professionals. Our family is here for your family during one of the most difficult periods in life, planning, pre-planning, or pre-need counseling. We're here to listen, care, and help. That's what families are all about. Stamey Funeral Home, located in Fallston, our family serving your family.
The pre-holiday sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Hey, you can even lay away for Christmas. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper. Check out the great deals. From the 2013 Yamaha Star to the 2013 Polaris Ranger 500 Crew. Ask about special financing available. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Come on in and see what Full Throttle Power Sports can do for you. Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia. Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubrigard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs. America's Mattress event is underway at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby, Lincoln, and Gastonia. Get up to 60-month financing, plus free delivery, free setup, free removal, and free bed frame. Pick up a Serta Perfect Sleeper or a Serta Memory Foam queen-size mattress for just $299. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
At Real Talk, they will buy, sell, or trade Androids, iPhones, and all electronics of value. Real Talk offers Androids and iPhones on America's largest network with no contract, credit check, or deposit. Real Talk is located on Highway 18 on the corner at the traffic light in Fallston. Call 704-312-6091. Open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Real Talk.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pegram Insurance, we've got you covered. Pegram Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain has America's top-selling subcompact tractor of the decade, the Kubota BX Series. And now you can save big with this special offer from Kubota and Parker Farm Service. Now you can buy the new Kubota BX Series tractor for 0 money down, 0% APR financing for 60 months, but that's not all. You get a $500 customer instant rebate. Find out all the details at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove, Highway 74 bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, serving an old-fashioned country breakfast at affordable prices. You'll find homemade biscuits, bacon, country sausage, country ham, liver mush, eggs, omelets, all cooked to order on the grill. Call 487-0511 or come on into the Hub Cafe for a delicious country breakfast located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, Shelby.
And welcome back to Ron Green Stadium here at Burns High School, where the Bulldogs lead 30-7 at halftime. We're ready for the second half kickoff after the halftime show sponsored by Carolina Trophies. I want to thank them for everything. Coming up on the Stamey Funeral Home Stadium postgame show, we'll have special teams player of the game, defensive player of the game, offensive player of the game, overall player of the game in our injury report sponsored by Forest City Honda. Right now, haven't got a word on Tylen Ruff. We're going to guess we're probably not going to see him again, but I'm looking on the sidelines for him, and I don't see him in his jersey or his street clothes, Dan. So we'll see if we get an update on that here in a few minutes. Meanwhile, Cody Dorsey kicks off deep, starts second half action. Is going to be picked by number 23, Whiteside. And he's up to the 25-yard line. See if I can get my score sheet back when you get a chance. Thank you, sir. 30-7 here. Bulldogs lead. Over the RS Central Hilltoppers. RS Central will send out quarterback. They haven't made any changes, so they still have Jalen Hollis there at quarterback. They're going to line up a little wing action. Man in motion. Quarterback Hollis is going to keep it on the option. Makes one guy miss, and he's finally tackled. Looks like about the 37-yard line is where they'll mark him down. Again, of 12 on the opening play here, the second half. Bulldogs
they only had
23.
They only had 4 first downs that first half, and they start off one here on their first play. Am I correct? Yeah, 37.
All right, Hilltoppers back under center. Man in motion. This time they try to give it to the fullback. Ball's out on the ground. I think the Dogs got it. And it looks like they do. Let's see who comes up with it. Still can't tell who had the ball. The referee still signaling Burns. Burns got the ball, but we don't know which one had it, Dan. But nonetheless, Bulldogs get the fumble recovery on the quarterback-fullback exchange. I guess you give that fumble to the quarterback since the running back never had it. But I'll go ahead and tell you from experience, Dan, not to defend the quarterback too much, but 95% of those are the running back's fault.
Now, did you use the quarterback?
Yeah.
Well, I understand why.
Full disclosure. Jalen Hill reverse! Cuts it through! He's going to be ripped down from behind at the 12-yard line. Gain of 27 on the play. Jalen Hill in the reverse. Found the seam. Good blocking downfield from the receivers. Bulldogs rush back to the line. 4 wide receivers. Montgomery's going to get under center. Make a few calls, little dummy calls. See if anybody jumps. Nothing going. King in the backfield along with Chris. 2 right, 2 left wide receivers. Letting the clock run 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hike. Handoff King. See if he can scoot for something. No, he's going to be stomped up in the middle about the 8-yard line, Dan. So a gain of 4 on the play there for King. As the clock starts moving here in the second half. On senior night at Burns, Bulldogs lead 37. Should be a happy ending for the Bulldogs on the season as they'll get ready for next Friday night playoff action. Should be here at Ron Green Stadium, right, Dan?
Exactly, it will be.
Handoff Denzel Gillette on the end around.
Denzel Gillette, the ball carrier for the Bulldogs.
You don't see too many 6'9" end arounds, Dan.
No, and he picks up some yardage too.
Usually you try to send somebody short on the end around where they can't see him.
And he's down to what, the 7th?
I mean, he's wanted that play call all year long. They gave him the chance to score, and he is down inside about the 4-yard line. And Jalen Hill's going to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs on the 4-yard touchdown run. Jalen Hill. And the Bulldogs take a 36-7 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Hill with his first touchdown of the night.
Let's see if the Bulldogs can give him an extra point, Dan.
Hadn't had one tonight.
Snap's good, holds good, kick is up, and good. We got the first extra point of the night, 37-7.
Cody Dorsey.
Yep.
Cody Dorsey finally gets the 2-1 through.
It's only a second attempt. First one was blocked on the high snap. We'll be right back. Bulldogs lead 37-7.
The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Now is the time to hurry into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for great fall savings. And down payments start as little as $699. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for their selection or visit their website at srautosales.com. And be sure to play their sports trivia question of the week. The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby, your buy here, pay here headquarters, and the home of the satisfied customer.
For 22 years, Little Hardware and Garden Center has been serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal feed. Ed and Linda Lell thank you for your patronage over the years. And now, check out the low prices on 40 and 50-pound bags of dog food at Lil Hardware. Plus, local honey is now available. Lil Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston. Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cards accepted.
Welcome back, Burns High School, and Dan Greer has a drive summary for you.
4-play after a turnover, Bulldogs recovered a fumble and a 4-play, 39-yard drive with Hill going to Final Four, and Cody Dorsey boots the extra point. 37-7 now on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard with 9:54 left in the third quarter.
We had a 6'9" end around there in that play. Dan, the Bulldogs score again. I want you to watch something. It kind of cracked me up there a little bit. Cody Dorsey, have you seen how far he runs to kick the ball off?
But not far, is it?
No, I'm talking about he takes about a 10 or 12-yard head start.
Okay.
And I've never seen a kicker do this before. He goes as fast as he can and just kicks that ball as hard as he can.
You know, Cody, the coach will tell you, Cody wants to make the tackle.
Right.
And he's made one tonight. He's
right.
Stopped him. He likes to. He's back there for safety reasons. He makes sure he has a chance to put the hit on.
He's a fun kid to talk to down on the sidelines during games. When you end up being a sideline reporter like I have before, and you end up talking to some of the guys, the punter and the kickers are usually your best players to talk to because they only got a few jobs, and they can sit there and talk and get ready to punt and kick when it's their time. We just lost the outdoor.
There we go.
A little sticky. Flag on the play, going to back up the Hilltoppers. (24-7). Crest leads the Shelby Golden Lions, and Crest has the ball on the 50-yard line.
Clip called for illegal blocking.
So we now have a first and 25.
I'll back them up about the 14-yard line.
Hilltoppers have the ball on the 14, going to have to get up to the 38, so 24 yards to go. But the beggars can't be choosers when 24, 25 yards to go. Spinner, quarterback destroyed on the reverse option by Josh Ramsor.
Nate Murray, the ball carrier.
Jalen Hollis will go back in the huddle, Dan. And the next time they call that play, he's going to change it.
Yes.
He'll go the other way, I promise you.
On that play, I would note, am I right? Note, a gain of 5 by Murray.
Hey, I bet Hollis might call audible on the next one. Hollis, back to pass, going right. He's got a man going deep. He's got the safety beat, and he doesn't see him, but he dumps it off underneath for the first down. And so RS Central first and 25, and they end up converting. The pass is to number 20 on the reception, Dan, for the 20-yard reception.
Yes.
So Burns blew the chance there to stop RS and get back into it. You don't see many first downs after a 15-yard penalty.
Not many.
RS fullback dive, number 20 with the carry. And they're going to give him 2 yards on the carry, Dan. 2 yards on the carry. RS is still running hard. They're down 30. Now the clock's just running now here at Ron Green. Starters are still in. Cedric Mackey has went down with an injury for Bessemer City. Wow, Gaston County's all-time leading rusher. That could be big for the Yellow Jackets going forward tonight and in the playoffs. Hollis with the reverse option. I told you, Dan, next time they run that play, they're going to run the opposite side.
Yeah, he did.
That quarterback, he ain't stupid. Gain of about 5 on the carry there for Hollis.
Gets up to about the 46.
Yeah. And there's a difference between running to Ramsor side and running to whoever's on the other side. Yeah, like I said, he got crushed last time we called that play. And the reason I knew he was going to reverse that, Dan, I had a play like that one time in high school. I did the end around to the guy, and the guy handed it to, ended up getting Hulk Hogan DDT'd.
Well,
and he had,
and it was his fault, wasn't it? It's his fault, wasn't it?
He had smelling sauce the rest of the game, and it didn't ever wake him up. They wanted me to run that way. I said no. Hand off Murray, and he's going to get up to the 45, so a gain of, 9 yards on the carry. RS Central is marching, and Shelby has just scored.
Excuse me.
The Golden Lions are kicking an extra point right now. East Lincoln has extended their lead 35-15 over West. Handoff. Number 23, Whiteside. Spins backwards, backs up about 3 yards, and spins back forward. And he's up to the 38-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. Dan, Forest View still has their starters in the game as they just scored to go up 48-0 on East Gaston. R.J. George, 56-yard touchdown pass, cuts the lead 24-14. Big play by the defense as Josh Ramsor wraps up Murray on the loss. Looks like about 3 or 4 yards on that loss there. So let's get this straight. R.J. Crest is now 24-14. Third and 8. Hilltoppers under center. Hollis going to roll right. He's got a couple receivers. He's looking. He's going to keep it now. He's going to get the first down himself. Cuts it up, hit hard by a lineman, but he's going to get up to the 29-yard line, a gain of 14 on the play.
Along with Allen for the Bulldogs to make that spot.
Shelby just got the ball on an onside kick.
First and 10,
RS Central first and 10, ball at the 29. In the wing tee. Some version of it. Hollis rolls left, looks left. He's got a man wide, just tosses it deep, nothing going. And he wanted the pass, but the ball was 15 yards over his head. Unless he had a go-go gadget arm there, Dan, he wasn't going to get there.
No. The only player in this field, either one of these teams that could have got it, with any chance.
No,
It'll go at.
Chris has got the ball. The onside kick didn't go 10 yards. Looks like it went 9. So Chris got the ball but tackled, 6-yard loss first play. So Shelby still in the ball game, 24-14 over there, folks. You can watch that. KTCBroadcasting.com. For you Bulldogs fans here on senior night, thanks for staying with me and Dan and watching the Bulldogs. Ooh, real quick, Ramsworth blows it up, but the pitch is out to 11. He bounces it outside, makes another miss. No holding on. There comes the flag late. That's everybody in the press box saw a hold, except the referee standing right next to the play.
It's coming back.
Coming back. Shelby picks off a pass for Crest. And they're returning it right now. 30-yard return, 40-yard return, 50. Across the 50. Shelby is going to return it all the way inside the 20. Shelby has the ball inside the 20, down 10.
Whoa.
So, folks, going to hit what started out looked like a Crest blowout. The Golden Lions are right back in it, so it's big news for the Bulldogs here, Dan.
You know, the Chargers did much the same last week, got the halftime lead, and held on for the win to see if they can hold on for this win, or can the Lions come back.
RS rolling right, looking deep. Quarterback just tosses it as far as he can. He's got a receiver, Jalen Hill. Intercepts in the end zone. Pick. Bulldogs ball on the 20. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on WhatsUpShopper.com and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find Jazzy Power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Shelby.
Coach Beam had a question, looked like, for the referees on the play. Bulldogs take over, ball on the 20, after the Jalen Hill interception in the end zone. And now they're going to start the play clock. 4 wide receivers for the Bulldogs. Montgomery still in the game, 37-7. Ruff never came back. Hitch pass incomplete. That'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, it's one of those situations where, you know, if he might be able to come back, maybe. And, hey, don't take a chance if you got the lead you have here.
Well, it looks like him standing down here on the sidelines, Dan, next to Monte Hall. He is out of he is in his street clothes. He's got his pants. So I don't see any crutches or anything like that. So hopefully it's just he does have crutches. So he does have crutches, we're saying. So he may be a serious injury. Jalen King, though, in his place is running well, Dan.
He is.
Up across to the 32, 33-yard line. Gain of about 13.
That'll be enough for another Bulldog.
So Bulldog, another Pigram Insurance first down. Now 3 wide, 1 left. Montgomery got a hitch pass to. Oh, it's almost picked. Hit Shank right in the hands, and he couldn't catch it. And 24 almost picked it for RS Central. Devin Adele. (37-7) Bulldogs lead on senior night. 3:45 to play. Third quarter action. Handoff King. And he's going to get up about the 37. So gain of 3 on the play for King. 3-yard gain by Jalen King makes it 3rd and 7 now. Bulldogs going for the first down. 3 wide right. Got a jumper. Did he go? No. RS Central's receiver DB going to move up into press coverage on Gillette. He's going to back off here at the last second. Montgomery back to pass. He's got Gillette over the middle. Nope. little bit off. I don't know if Gillette stopped the route or what happened there. It incomplete is going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the Golden Lions are going to try to kick a field goal, 35-yarder. Kick is up. No good. No good as Shelby misses a 35-yarder, down 10 against the Crest Chargers. I wish I could. One of these days, Dan will get the DVR on our games. Cody Dorsey back to punt for the Bulldogs. Cody gets it off. Low liner right over the head of the middleman. He's going to touch it at the 32. He could he wouldn't have touched it and rolled on down there where it went. But anyway, 37-7, Bulldogs lead. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And that's the first punt of the night for Cody Dorsey and the Bulldogs.
24-14 over at Shelby right now. Crest Chargers with the ball after Shelby just missed a 35-yard field goal to try to get within 7. Usually you don't say Shelby kicker and miss much, Dan.
And
especially from 35. Handoff, number 11 to the outside. He's got near the first down marker. Probably does have the first down. We'll see where they mark him out. That's Nate Murray. They're going to put the ball at the 43, and they're going to give them.
It should be a first down. Yeah.
Looks like they're going to give it to him. Yep, they're going to give him the first down. First down for the Hilltoppers. Cherville and Bessemer still tied 21-21. Down on the field a minute ago on that Shelby game, Dan, just looking over there, that was R.J. George that was injured for the Golden Lions, so we don't know if he'll be back. And that'll put a dent in the Golden Lions' comeback if it is George.
It is George. It's not good to lose one of your key players in the final game of the regular season with playoffs start next week.
Yeah, I mean, as much as tonight means, next week means even more. All right, Hilltoppers, first and about 15. Got to get up across the 50 to the other 47. Hollis back to pass, and he's going to be surrounded by defenders and sacked. About the 32, number 58 for the Bulldogs on the tackle. So that's going to back up the Hilltoppers, second and a long way, Dan. They got the ball on the 34, 16, 17, 18, 19 yards.
Plus an inch or two.
Yeah, plus an inch or two. Minute 57 counting. The third quarter action. And the whole Burns defense jumped off sides there. So that's going to stop the clock for just a moment, folks. I had the camera on the scoreboard while Burns was jumping off. Wasn't expecting them to do that. We'll get you right back to the action. Here comes the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers gave Crest a heck of a ball game their first 3 quarters when they played Crest, but not tonight against the Bulldogs. Hollis rolling out the pass, looking deep, throws it deep. He's got a man, but nothing going. On that rollout, Hollis just ends up with tons of time, Dan. The outside linebacker losing contain on this side. It seemed like they had a lot of that last week. It's the linebacking core. I felt the linebacking core for the Bulldogs was having a few problems getting to where they needed to be. But I guess when you're up 37-7, it really don't matter much right now, does it?
That's right.
I'm sure the coaches during film on Sunday will agree with me with my first assessment that it does matter. But hey, and the Bulldogs going to jump off sides again, add 5 more to that. That's going to make it about third and about 9. Cherville and Bessemer now tied 21-21. East Gaston on the board against Forest View. Now it's 48-8. So now they got the egg off the board. Now they got a snowman there. Maiden 21-14 over the Lincoln Wolves. Haas back to pass. He's been looking deep about every time he goes back. Now he's going to keep it himself. Jumps over a lineman. Bounces out to the left. Breaks a couple other tackles. And he's going to get up to the 42. Dano. So a gain of 8. 13. About 14 or 15 on that. Ball on the 42s where they marked it.
About 14, yeah. First down.
Minute 15 and counting. Pitch out. Ashley. Out to the outside. Another first down. He's been getting that. Matt Ashley on that little pitch has been killing that side. These linebackers. That's another linebacker thing there, Dan. They're not on the contain, getting beat to the outside. Well, another. So they was at the 42. Now they're marked at the 27. So 15-yard gain there for Ashley. Hollis under center. Hand off Whitesides. He's going to get up to the 22. Gain of about 6 on the play. Well, they're going to mark it at the 20. It's 22, yeah. All right, Dan, when we announcing the football parents? Tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening, sometime around 4 o'clock, probably.
Where's that? Is that just posted on the North Carolina website?
The North Carolina High School Athletic Association .org.
Oh, fumble. Ball's out. Bulldogs, they got it. Or they're going to call him down. That ball came out before he went down, folks. They're going to give it to him. Bulldogs ball. He spun, and they stripped him. Number 22 on the carry, Jawan Watkins, and he stripped. When he went to spin back towards the middle, almost about to score again. So the Bulldogs get the turnover, and they'll take over at the 5-yard line.
Another turnover by RS.
Chris Montgomery. And he's a wide receiver. Willie Green. Montgomery's in at wide receiver. So Chris Montgomery in at wide receiver. Willie Green. He's going to hit Gillette on the little slant up to the 9-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 10. We'll go ahead and give him the 5 yards there, Dan. 5-yard pass to Gillette. Willie Green Jr. in the ball game for the Bulldogs at quarterback. Chris Montgomery getting a little action. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, folks. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com. Bulldogs lead 37-7 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
In search of a good quality vehicle to get you around town, on the road, or wherever you need to go, go by and see Marty Hamrick at Hamrick Auto Sales in downtown Bellwood. And right now at Hamrick Auto Sales, they have a 2007 Cadillac CTS, and it's only $9,700. That's right, $9,700. Go by and see Marty today at Hamrick Auto Sales. They're located on Highway 18 in downtown Bellwood.
Attention students and parents, it is time to look for that perfect class ring. And Wright's Jewelry in Boston has a large selection of both art carved and gold lance class rings. Priced from $149.95. Students may choose from a large selection of styles, stone choices, and side panel designs. All class rings have a lifetime warranty and free sizing is available. Show your school pride and spirit with a class ring for today's student. Your class ring headquarters, Wright's Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston.
That's what Alan Ford just said. Burns with the ball. Jalen King on the outside, going to get up to about the 12-yard line. No, 17-yard line. That'll be a Pilgrim Insurance first down. Should be. Yeah. Pilgrim Insurance first down there for Jalen King. Speaking of Jalen's, we've been talking about it all night. Jalen Moore hasn't played in the second half for Crest against Shelby, Dan, so Moore may be injured. R.J. George was hurt a few minutes ago. Burns, the pass, and he keeps on going. Leslie with his second catch of the night. He gets a first down up to the 47.
30-yard pickup.
30-yard pickup for the Bulldogs. Willie Green looking sharp here. Montgomery on the field with Green, playing wide receiver. So getting a little preview for next year, Burns fans, of Willie Green. It'd be nice to have somebody as fast as Montgomery in the slot, though. And Green's going to hand off Jalen King up the middle, going to dash, fumble! And then RS Central's going to have it on the 44-yard line. I bet Willie's like, I wish we'd have just thrown it.
Yeah.
Final, Highland Tech loses 52-14.
Go Griffons.
Hope Tom Centofanti's listening back in the studio. I'm guessing they're not watching our game anymore, Dan.
No.
They're probably watching this Crest Shelby matchup. We're even watching it in the booth because P.J. Brooks scampers for about 15 and a first down over there at Shelby. All right, RS Central. Hollis hands off, number 20, the Bruiser. He's going to get up to the 48-yard line. Number 20 with the carry, Matt Ashley there. Cherryville takes a 28-21 lead over the Yellow Jackets.
Go Iron. Oh, I better not say around you.
Hand off for the Hilltoppers. About a 6-yard gain. And I don't even know who the ball carrier. There he is. Number 11 with the carry. Nate Murray with about 6 on the carry. Hilltoppers hand off up the middle again this time. Actually again.
Actually, the ball carrier brought down by number 3, Jody Williams from Bulldogs.
Time's moving. 10:06 play, fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead by 30. And Crest has just scored another touchdown. Yep. Trey Harbison. That's probably going to, might seal it up there. In Shelby as Crest takes should be a 31-14 lead over the Shelby Golden Lions. Whitesides with a carry, about 2 yards there. Let's see, we got a second and about 5, Dan. 9:20 to play. Hilltoppers looking to get back on the board one more time before the end of the game. Hand off fullback. And they're killing it up the middle. This time 22 on the carry. Jawan Watkins, the carrier. And he got 18. I can't tell. I don't remember how many yards he got, Danny.
From 30 to whatever.
18. He's at the 18. So 12-yard gain. Yeah. 12-yard gain there from Watkins on the fullback dive. RS Central hands off outside, number 11. And he's going to be tackled. They're going to mark him inbounds on the 15-yard line. So a gain of 3 there from number 11. Nate Murray on the carry. Folks, we're going to turn up the band, let them play the victory songs out here tonight at Burns. Talon Ruff on the sidelines in crutches. We'll get an update on that before the next game. We'll talk to Coach Beam here later on. Maybe he can call the post-game show tonight and tell us what's happened with Talon Ruff. But Ruff on crutches.
Post-game show. Centofanti, Carpenter, Davis.
1-yard gain there by number 22, Watkins. Yeah, call in the post-game show tonight, folks. Talk Little Burns Bulldogs. Talk about how they ran away with victory tonight here on senior night. A little bit proud of it, but big news for the Bulldogs though, Dan, is Tylen Ruff's over in a knee brace, walking around on crutches, and that's not good. And they're asking for something on the sideline. I think RS Central needs extra trainers on their side of the field, or water or something. Somebody's down on the bench for RS Central. They had to get a trainer, a Burns trainer, over on their side of the field. All right, 3rd and about 5. Got to get inside the 8 for a first down. Back to passes, Hollis. Nobody around, wide open. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Is that 10 or 18? Malik Whetstone, number 10, with a catch. That's going to make it 37-13. Bulldogs lead here at Ron Green Stadium.
First score by the Hilltoppers since back in the first quarter. They were shut out in the second, third quarters. And I'm sure the Bulldogs have some second unit people in.
Kick is up, and it got everybody about a foot, and it's good. 37-14, KTC Broadcasting Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back.
New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the 2nd straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the 2nd straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City. These days, it seems like many companies are more focused on making things cheaper by reducing quality, performance, and reliability, while at the same time increasing their bottom line at the expense of you, the consumer. This is not our philosophy. At SCAG, we are constantly looking for new and innovative ways to improve our products and deliver increased productivity. See the good selection of SCAG products, including Moore's, at Elliott Supply, your sales and service dealer for SCAG in Cleveland County. Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville.
Kickoff deep. Burns was lined up in the onside kick recovery, and they kicked it deep. Chris Montgomery, 7:31 to play. 37-14, Bulldogs lead here at Ron Green Stadium. Forest View up 58-8, Dan, on East Gaston. Tom Cinefani, if you're listening, you just won some type of drawing over here for a metal flower.
If it was money, Tom, we'd just took the money for you.
Yeah.
And never told you about it.
We made sure we brought that back to him, wouldn't we? Stop at Cherokee on the way. On the way home. Hand off Jalen King. Plenty of room on the right side, makes the first two guys miss. Going to be caught by the T-shirt from behind, held him up. You got to run him, Dan. He could have maybe had a really big run there. Ball's going to be marked at the 27.
Pickup of about 9.
So 2nd and 1 now for the Bulldogs. Willie Green Jr. is in at quarterback. Let's see if Montgomery's still on the field. They got him off the field now. Montgomery officially out of the game. Michael Tate's walking up toward the sideline. He might get a carry or two here. He might get back in the game. Running back from JV last year. Played mostly linebacker this year with all the running backs they have. Montgomery with a slant. Oh, almost picked it. Almost picked again by the safety. But it looks like RS Central is going to have a player wheeled out of here, Dan, with the in the ambulance. Let me see that those binoculars. Let me see if I can notice anything over there. But Bulldogs in the shotgun. Willie Green at center. He's going to hand off Jalen Hill. Jalen Hill with a stiff arm. Cuts it up. First down and more. Runs over the safety. And he's down at the 47-yard line. 20-yard gain by Jalen Hill.
But not before another Bulldog. First and 10 Bulldogs. Half and half.
Can't tell who the Hilltopper is that's injured. There's number 5's over there with his knee on ice, but that's not who they're attending to. Number 5, Tyron McIntyre, is getting ice on his knee. Will Green, little hitch pass. Number 22 will catch, and he's going to get up to the 50. Gain of 3 to Leslie. Leslie's got 3 catches tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, 4-yard gain there, Dan. He gave him an extra yard on that. So.
He's inside RS territory at 49.
6 minutes of play, and Bulldogs got the backups in. Talon Ruff is injured. He's got a knee brace on. So we'll find out what's up with that. Bulldogs really can't afford to lose him, although Jalen King and Hill are running well here. Number 20, Jody Williams with the carry. He's going to get up to the 36-yard line, 13-yard gain by number 20, Jody Williams.
Williams has come in and gained for the Bulldogs, had big leads, and has had some great games in the final quarter or so.
Will Green's going to hand off to Williams. Williams cuts up the middle, and a late flag comes in. They're going to probably have a hold in here as 59 tackle the defender. Yep. Yep. Holding there on the Bulldogs. Austin Siegel wrapped up the defender, making sure Wallace got by there. Still haven't seen what's up with the ambulance over there. They're blocking some of the seats, though. Some of the people can't see over there, have to.
But there's plenty of room for them to move up and see the game, however.
Burns in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Willie Green Jr. in the center. He's looking to pass. Looking deep. Slings it. He's got Gillette. Caught. Inside the 15. Ball comes out. Is that a fumble? Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. They're going to call it.
Willie Green's pass falls incomplete. Number 11, Gillette.
Thought Gillette had it, Dan. He couldn't just finish it up. Incomplete pass. And that'll make it second about set 16.
One thing we hadn't mentioned tonight, Tony Beaver, a longtime PA announcer for the Bulldogs here at Ron Green Stadium, had to work tonight.
Well, Gillette had that ball as long as the kid for RS did on the first touchdown. So,
but Tony Beaver couldn't be here tonight, had to work. And Tony, if you're listening, we miss you. But I'll tell you, Richie Scruggs doing a good job on the PA.
Handoff up the middle. Williams is hit immediately. 1 yard loss on the play.
Brings up third down Bulldogs. Fans, we do have a winner for the recliner.
Thompson Avani texts me back, what? he don't even know he's in the drawing.
Well, you didn't win the recliner, I'll tell you that, Tom. One else just won that.
Green, back to pass. Third about 15, a little hitch pass. We get about 7 or 8 to Leslie. He's going to catch it at the 35, and that's going to make it 4th and 9.
Willie has completed 4 passes for 51 yards.
Oh, he's looked good. He's hit all of his receivers.
One pass we thought he had, collected. They ruled it was incomplete.
4th and 9. Has nobody got that figured out yet? Burns runs to get you the jump off sides play. Now it makes it 4th and 4.
Bring up 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs at the slot.
3 wide to the left, 1 right. Willie Green, quarterback. And they're going to hand off. Williams is going to get it up to the 21.
Jody Williams is the ball carrier for the Bulldogs.
Jody, I think you will see him in that backfield with Willie Green Jr. next year, don't you think?
Maybe. Maybe.
First and 10 Bulldogs.
Picked up 9 on the play.
Picked up 9 on the play.
Ball was spotted at about the 21-yard line.
First down.
Bulldogs, another Pilgrim Insurance first down. Handoff. Williams this time bobbles it, gets it back, and he's going to be stopped about the 19-yard line, gain of only 2. 3:42 and counting on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's going to be a win here for the Bulldogs. I guess the RS Central Hilltoppers going to finish the conference 6-1 or 5-1.
No, they're going to be 4-4 in conference.
4-4 in conference. I'm talking about Burns.
Oh, Oh, look, Bulldogs going to be. You said Hilltoppers, didn't you?
No, I said Bulldogs going to win.
Oh.
Jody Williams wants to get the ball carrier for the Bulldogs.
Williams with another first down on an 8-yard run. Now they're going to mark him back at the 13, so they're not going to give it to him. So he's 1 yard short. So 3rd and 1 now.
Hot dogs are half price in the concession stand. Hot dogs are half price. We'll get you a hot dog.
The Bulldogs will end up, they'll end up 7-1 in conference play. Yeah.
Fumble Williams. RS Central picks it up, and there they go off to the races. Denzel Gallette's trying to catch him. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, and Hilltoppers on the fumble return. Number 9, Trey Clark with an 80-something yard fumble return. So the score, we're going to cut the score 37-20 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Ryan Hill set the 10th point after the Hilltoppers. After the 70-something yard return by Trey Clark.
Bulldogs looking to put a final nail in the coffin, Dan. Fumble. Give the Hilltoppers a long touchdown. Hilltoppers will line up for the extra point. Snaps good, hold blocked by the Bulldogs. Number 58.
Brian Atkins there to block that.
Brian Atkins on the block. We'll be right back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
The Big Three are ready for flu season. Come get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. They're your hometown pharmacy with no appointment necessary. So hurry in now and get ready for flu season. Get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Allen Drug Store on Main Street in Stanley, just below the Woodshed.
Welcome back to Ron Green Stadium where the Bulldogs lead 37-20. Our Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard as Chris Montgomery fumbles the kickoff out of bounds. And the Bulldogs will take over. Dan down 3 scores, 2 minutes to go. You're not going to kick an onside there?
I'll tell you what.
I know you probably can't come back, but kicking it deep, you might as well, if I was the athletic director, ask if he wants a white flag to wave over there.
Yeah, throw the white towel in.
I mean, if you're not going to kick an onside kick, you're just giving up. Well, I don't have to make that decision to fire the coach, so it's not on me. I'm not saying to fire.
I tell you what, Coach Chig his team has had a great year.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
They've won 4 games coming in a row, 4 conference games coming into this battle tonight.
Are they on the bubble for the playoffs? Williams cuts up to middle, and he may be off to the races, folks. 40, 30, 20, 10. He makes up for the fumble. 80-yard touchdown, Bulldogs! Jody Williams with the touchdown from 80 yards away. Cuts it back up the middle, and he was gone, Dan. He's a little bitty joker, ain't he?
He is, but he can move.
Yes, he can. Jody Williams listed at 5'8", 130.
Well, he now has over 100 yards rushing on the night.
How many carries?
6 carries, 115 yards rushing.
Bulldogs, I don't know if they're going to get everybody on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12,
13,
14.
North Gaston wins 49-10. Kicks up and good. Bulldogs score 44-20. They lead. That's why you onside kick, Dan.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions, plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Welcome back to Ron Green Stadium. Bulldogs lead 44-20 on the Medical Orange Pharmacy scoreboard. Stay tuned for our stadium postgame show brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home.
They're in their 4th year of sponsorship of Burns football. We appreciate their sponsor. All these sponsors make it possible for us to do these games, folks. So thank them. You hear about their informational commercials. Thank them for sponsoring these games.
Kickoff deep. Number 11's got the return. He's going to try to bounce it outside. Nothing going there. Maiden has opened it up against Lincoln and Dan, 42-14.
I think that game is
Ashbrook and Huss is 17-17. Crest just picked off the pass, pretty much ends it. So Crest is going to win in Shelby, more than likely, folks. Crest just picked off a pass. Looks like they're going in victory formation.
And they are going to be the South Mountain Athletic Conference football champions in 2013.
Crest Chargers taking a knee, victory formation. We'll get you the score, final score, as soon as they post it up for us. Nice little carry there for Hilltoppers, 158 and counting. Down 24. Burns tries to get off the field in time. The refs don't see it. Ball's out, fumble! And the Bulldogs got it. So the refs don't see the extra man on the field. And Siegel picks up a fumble. Final score at Shelby, 31-14, Crest Chargers.
Final score for Shelby High School. Chargers 31, Lions 14.
So Burns Bulldogs will not have a part of their 4th straight SMAC championship, Dan.
No, they won't. And, hey, the Chargers lost their first game of the regular season to South Point. They've won 10 straight.
Yep, hadn't been beat yet. Bulldogs lining up in their victory formation. So we're gonna be getting out of here shortly. We may be on WOHS right now, but we'll see. I don't know. They'll text me if we are. Bulldogs going to take a knee, get this clock moving, and get out of here, folks. Bulldogs going to win on senior night, 44-20 over the RS Central Hilltoppers. But, Dan, that's the good news. The bad news is Tylen Ruff is now standing on the sidelines with a knee brace on crutches. So we'll have to see what's up with Tylen. And that's not a good sign when you're already in the knee brace. Montgomery under center, get the knee. Dan's getting the stat sheet. Right Shorey stat sheet, getting it together for the post-game show. We'll have a Real Talk game summary. We'll have a Bill Schieffer Heating and Air Special Teams player of the game. We'll have a Computer Connections Defensive Player of the Game and S&R Auto Sales Offensive Player of the Game. And, of course, as always, our overall Player of the Game brought to you by Lale Hardware. Injury report tonight brought to you by Forest City Honda. That's the Tylen Ruff on the sideline in a knee. If we can get any more information on that, we'll let you know. But that's going to be the ball game, folks. We're about to take a knee. Here on the last play, the Bulldogs are going to win 44-20, and they're going to end up the 2 seed or one, maybe even get a 1 seed. I don't know if they'll get a 1 seed, Dan, out of the, because they're all in different brackets. The 3AA, the 3A. There's no use really worrying about it tonight. We're going to let Dennis Davis and Lewis Carpenter and all those guys back in Thompson and Funny in the gang figure that out here on the postgame show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the game summary and stats and wrap up scores around the area. After our game tonight, folks, don't forget, tune into the postgame show on 1050 a.m., 1390 a.m., 1590 a.m., and you can watch on KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be right back. Burns Bulldogs win 44-20 over RS Central Hilltoppers on the Medical Arts Pharmacy Scoreboard.
Since 1983, Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been providing dependable service and quality products to the Cleveland County and surrounding area. And the tradition continues today with quality American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Plus, if you need a repair, Bill Shuford Heating and Air services all brands, including Trane. Just call 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer. It's where your comfort is our concern.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs, and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
John and Jerry Laughlin invite you into Laughlin Furniture for all your furniture needs. Laughlin's has furniture by such brands as Ashley and Catnapper, mattresses by Simmons and Beauty Rest, all at unbelievable low prices. Come by and check them out. Laughlin Furniture, serving your furniture needs for over 24 years. 400 North Lafayette Street in beautiful uptown Shelby. Home of the real furniture deals, Laughlin Furniture.
Don't miss the grand opening specials at Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can get up to $15,000 equity assistance to get you right side up or lower your payments. That's right, $15,000. And during the Jeep Celebration event, check out our extensive inventory of new Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, and the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee. Gastonia Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now open 7 days a week for your convenience. Located at I-85 and exit 21. And online at GastoniaDodge.com.
Bundle it up. That's the way to save, and it's true with farm equipment too. That's why West End Sales in Vail has bundled up a 2013 35 horsepower diesel Coyote tractor with a loader and a 4-year warranty, plus a new equipment trailer and a new 6-foot box blade, all for $17,500, or get payments as low as $301 per month with zero money down. See West End for all the details. West End Sales, Highway 18 274 intersection in Vail. Or for more information, go to westendsales.com.
Stamey Funeral Home, serving Cleveland and surrounding counties since 1900. Stamey Funeral Home is owned and operated by the Tysinger family, loving and caring licensed professionals. Our family is here for your family during one of the most difficult periods in life, planning, pre-planning, or pre-need counseling. We're here to listen, care, and help. That's what families are all about. Stamey Funeral Home, located in Fallston. Our family serving your family.
The pre-holiday sales event is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Hey, you can even lay away for Christmas. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper. Check out the great deals. From the 2013 Yamaha Star to the 2013 Polaris Ranger 500 Crew. Ask about special financing available. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, or no credit. Come on in and see what Full Throttle Power Sports can do for you. Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia. Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs. America's Mattress event is underway at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby, Lincoln, and Gastonia. Get up to 60-month financing, plus free delivery, free setup, free removal, and free bed frame. Pick up a Serta Perfect Sleeper or a Serta Memory Foam queen-size mattress for just $299. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
At Real Talk, they will buy, sell, or trade Androids, iPhones, and all electronics of value. Real Talk offers Androids and iPhones on America's largest network with no contract, credit check, or deposit. Real Talk is located on Highway 18 on the corner at the traffic light in Fallston. Call 704-312-6091. Open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Real Talk.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
All right, welcome back to Burns High School, Ron Green Stadium. You see the bomb is breaking up there in the midfield as the Bulldogs win 44-20 here on senior night, and they wrap up the regular season and finish the season with a 10-1 record and 5 or 6-1 in the conference. Dan,
7-1.
7-1 in the conference. Bulldogs only loss on the season to the Crest Chargers. Crest Chargers go undefeated in the SMAC conference and take their first SMAC conference. So Bulldogs, a lot of things you can go down, and I'm telling Austin to cut it off over there. But anyway, the Bulldogs will go into the playoffs. They're talking up here. They think maybe Hickory or High-Brighton. Whoever loses that game is what they're thinking, Dan. So right now Hickory leads High-Brighton leads Hickory 28-27. Let me go down the scores real quick around the area. Real quick, folks listening, Crest defeats Shelby 31-14. Kings Mountain East Burke, last thing I got, 21-21. East Rutherford leads Chase 24-7, last thing I got. Final, Cherville Ironman win the Southern Piedmont 1A 28-27 over Bessemer City at home. Bessemer City ruined Cherville's home opener in their new stadium. Cherville ruined Bessemer's senior night and a chance to be the champions the first year in the Southern Piedmont. Forest View, keeping their starters into the fourth quarter, win 65-8 over the East Gaston Warriors. Ashbrook and Hunter Huss tied 17-17 right now. North Gaston 49-10 final over Lake Norman. Final, Thomas Jefferson Dan Greer Fawns win 52-14 over the Highland Tech Rams. North Lincoln 48-8. East Lincoln 42-15. Maiden 42-14. All of those are still in progress. All right, Dan. Let's do the Rights Jewelry stat sheet and game summary. I'm gonna have to make a few phone calls. It looks like.
Okay, here from Ron Green Stadium tonight, the Stadium Funeral Home post-game show. It's time for the Real Talk game summary, brought to you by Real Talk on the corner at the stoplight in downtown Boston. Well, the Bulldogs got to a 12-0 lead in that first quarter as Ruff had a 1-yard touchdown run and King an 18-yard touchdown run. Both 2-point tries failed there for the Bulldogs each time, and they were up 12-0 midway through the first quarter. But the Hilltoppers got on the board late in the first quarter. Whitesides caught an 11-yard pass from Hollis. Point after kick was good, and after one quarter, Bulldogs led 12-7. In the second quarter, it was a big quarter for the Bulldogs. They scored 18 points. Jalen King, 11-yard run, a pass to Jalen Hill from 26 yards from Montgomery, good for the touchdown, and a Jalen Hill 4-yard run. The first two were no extra points. Good tonight. 2-point try again after the King touchdown. Not good. Then a bad snap on a Cody Dorsey extra point kick. The kick was blocked, and then after the Hill 4-yard run for a touchdown, Dorsey booted the extra point. But after 3 quarters, the Bulldogs were up by a score of 37-7. In the fourth quarter, the Hilltoppers got some couple touchdowns on the board. Whiteside's a 14-yard pass from Hollis. Point after kick was good. That was midway through the fourth quarter. They also got Clark returned a Bulldog fumble for 85 yards for a touchdown. The kick was blocked there. But the Bulldogs added the final score of the game late as Jody Williams rambled 80 yards on a first down play from the Bulldog 20 for a touchdown. Dorsey booted the extra point, and that made the final score tonight 44-20. The Bulldogs win over the Hilltoppers of RS Central. That's a game summary brought to you by Real Talk, located on the corner at the stoplight in downtown Falston. It's time now for the Wrights Jewelry Stat Sheet. Stat Sheet brought to you by Wrights Jewelry, located on Highway 18 right in the middle of Falston. Thanks to Jimmy Lee and all the folks there for their sponsorship of Bulldog football again this year. Tyler Ruff led the rushing attack for the Bulldogs in the Wrights Jewelry Stat Sheet. Oh, no, he didn't. Let me correct that. But he was injured in that second quarter. He had carried the ball 11 times at the time for 72 yards. After the injury, he did not get any more action in the game. As Kevin told you, he was on crutches in street clothes after in the second half. But he had a 1-yard touchdown run for the Bulldogs along his 72 yards. Chris Montgomery carried the ball 5 times for 72 yards, including a 9-yard touchdown run for Chris. Jalen King carried the ball 11 times for 84 yards. Jalen Hill carried the ball 4 times for 57 yards. Jody Williams, coming in late in the game, carried the ball 6 times for 115 yards, including that 80-yard touchdown run. And believe it or not, Mr. Gillette, the 6'9" receiver for the Bulldogs on an end round, carried the ball 1 time for 4 yards tonight.
Now Dan, that Williams, did you have him down as going for over 100 tonight?
Yes.
I'm talking about before the game.
No.
Yes.
Well, actually, I've seen him several times this year in games, and he can run the ball.
He's a small little booger, but by God, he cuts through that hole, he's gone.
He does. Yes, thank you. But the Bulldogs in tonight with 404 rushing yards.
Goodness.
That might be their biggest rushing performance of the year. And in the air, Montgomery completed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passes, including a touchdown pass for 68 yards. Green came in the second half and completed 4 passes for 51 yards. So on the night, the Bulldogs 119 yards passing, 404 on the ground, 119 in the air for 523 total offensive yards, and I believe it's 22 first downs tonight for the Bulldogs against the Hilltoppers. The stat sheet for the Hilltoppers brought to you by Wrights Jewelry. Hollis, 10 carries, 50 yards tonight. Ashley, 68 yards on 9 carries among the Hilltopper rushers tonight. The Hilltoppers in tonight with 181 yards rushing in the air. Hollis threw for 101 yards, so 181 on the ground, 101 in the air for 282 total offensive yards, 14 first downs. But the Bulldogs win and finished second in the conference behind Crest with this game win tonight, 44-20 over RS Central on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Kevin?
All right, folks, that'll do it here at Ron Green Stadium as the Bulldogs. We got players of the game.
Players of the game.
That'll not do it here. Real quick, got some players of the game real quick. The special teams player of the game tonight, sponsored by Bill Shuford Heating and Air. And I'm going to go with the blocked extra point by number 58 for the Bulldogs. Let me get his name back up. Brian Atkins with the block.
He's our
Special teams player of the game.
Player of the game, yes.
Sponsored by Bill Shuford Heating and Air. Defensive player of the game tonight is brought to you by Computer Connections. Dan,
and
got any suggestions?
You name it, because you're the defensive.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. I saw on the first drive, Sedarius Byers at nose tackle pancaked the center, and then hit the fullback while the quarterback was trying to give him the ball, and that's where one of the fumbles came from. So he pulled it out and tried to pitch it, and it was just all over from there. So I'm going to give it to Sedarius Byers as the defensive player of the game tonight, for the sponsored by Computer Connections. Offensive player of the game tonight, sponsored by S&R Auto Sales. Dan?
I'm going to give it, let's give it to, Mr. King had a couple touchdown runs.
I would say Jalen King. Jalen King. Danny came in and played running back for Tyler Ruff and did a good job.
Okay, also.
And you got to give honorable mention to the kid who came in at the end, too.
Yeah, Jody Williams. And also, Jalen Hill called a pass for a touchdown and ran for a touchdown tonight.
Yes, he did.
So let's give those two the offensive players of the game co-awards tonight, okay?
All righty.
And the overall player.
Overall player of the game.
Sponsored by Lale Hardware.
Overall player of the game tonight, sponsored by Lale Hardware. And that is going to go in. You got any ideas, suggestions?
Hey, give the young man that came in and had the 80-yard touchdown. Jody.
You going to give him the MVP overall player of the game tonight?
Well, let's give him the S&R Auto Sales offensive player of the game.
All right.
And we're going to give Hill and King the...
Try to keep all this on the PlayStation one. Sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
Okay. We're going to give Hill and King, Jalen Hill and Jaden King, who each had 2 touchdowns tonight, and give them the MVP award sponsored by the folks at Lale Hardware.
All right, folks, that'll do it now. From Burns High School, I'm Kevin Hastings. Along with Dan Greer, I want to thank Austin Bishop, our cameraman tonight. Sat out in the cold, did a good job. Did a great job, actually, over there. That'll be our last for the cameraman for this year, Dan, as we head into the playoffs. Our broadcast will be audio only from here on out, folks. You cannot watch audio only. Now, if the Bulldogs do happen to make the state championship game, Time Warner Cable has the rights to that and are supposed to be broadcasting that. So
we're not promoting them, though.
No, we're not promoting that. But
no.
You will be able to watch the state championship game.
You can watch
the
it
Bulldogs
and listen that far. And you can listen to it.
We'll have it live. I don't think they'll have it live, but we will have it live. You can listen to me and Dan all the way through the playoffs unless Calvin comes back. He may be off the injured list here shortly. All right, folks, we'll be back next week. Bulldogs in the playoffs. For Dan Greer, Austin Bishop, I'm Kevin Hastings. We'll see you next week. Have a pleasant good evening, and